Okay, so you have your system set up as such. If not, go back and watch the first video. And remember that this is for demo trading until you get proficient. Don't go live. So on a demo account, both of these should be demo. SPY or whatever trading instrument you have that here, 1 hour, 5 minute for the options change. You're going to have your put and you're going to have your call. And then you're going to have whatever trading instrument you're going to be trading, you're going to have 1 hour and 5 minute over here. And then if you want to, you could switch time frames, such as the 1 minute time frame there. So this is a signal right there. That's a signal, okay? That's a signal because this green bar is going over the first blue line going up. Now, in the middle is the zero, okay? So let me go ahead and make that horizontal line exactly 0. That is 0, okay? If the bars are above that, that's a bull. If the bars are below it, that's a bear. Okay, you want to short the bears and buy the bulls. So this 1 hour trend right there, signal is right there. That is a confirmed signal. That's in the trend when it's like this, okay? When you see a step like this, that is a step, okay? This step means the previous trend is weakening. Notice there was a step back here as well. So there was a step, there was a step right here. By step, I mean an indentation. Since this trend is down, you see this is an indentation of that trend, okay? That's a buy signal. That's an aggressive buy signal, but that doesn't mean it will reverse. Okay, so you have a trend right there, and then you have a step because it indented, okay? And then it's a red indent, which means the trend is no longer that strong. Now, when it's followed by an equal size bar that is the opposite color, that means that the trend has weakened, okay? Going down. So since that's going this way, all right. Understood, right? Simple to understand. Now, when you get a bar that goes above this blue line right there, it has to go above it. That's a buy signal, but it didn't go above it. So what happened is you got an indentation right after the signal. That's a bad sign right there. And what happened is that's actually another sell signal, and it went down. So it's followed by these are called towers. When you see a tower, you have an indentation, you have a bar that is green, and then you have an indentation, and then you have another bar that is the opposite color that is the same length. That's a tower. So the system is called twin towers. So here's a tower, here's a tower, okay? You see the difference because there's a trend, and then there's a cut, which is I also call a step. There's a step in, so it steps in, okay? And then you have the tower, okay? You see the pattern reversing. That's your buy. Now, since if you were going off of just the hourly chart, you would have to consider your trade as longer term because there's only so many hours in a trading market. So if you were to trade this, you might want to think longer term because it's an hourly chart, okay? It depends on what time of the day this signal occurred. So if this was at the open of the market and you saw this, perhaps you could trade that and go long. But if it's in the middle of the market or maybe the last hour, it might be dangerous because the market's about to close and the pattern could fluctuate. So you have to consider everything. You have to consider the hourly trend. You have to consider the 5-minute trend, which is a shorter trend, okay? Everything is going to be vital to your trade. And also, you want to set a stop. So the way I do stops on options, so I have this set up 5-minute chart, okay? 5-minute chart for the options contracts. And then I have hourly chart because I want to see the hourly tails. I want to see these tails, okay? I want to see what the tails are doing. If there's a long tail in either direction, I know it's probing, okay? It's probing for resistance. It's probing for support, okay? When those bars are long like that, that means, see, you notice on this candle, this hourly candle, that tail isn't very long, but on the next one, you see this really long tail, and then you see another really long tail. You want to be careful of that because it might be reversing, or it's just testing to see where the resistance is. In this case, it's looking for the support. That one firmed up. It was end of the market and just kind of closed there. So that's the close. The shaded area is after markets trading. Part 2 will be more lessons on signals. Okay, so you got the setup. Setup is very vital. It's very vital to do demo trading only. Don't use live trading unless you're comfortable with doing that. You could lose all of your money. It's up to you, but only do this demo. Get proficient in demo before you go live. Get very proficient and never be overconfident. Even if you do it in demo, live is different. Don't ever get overconfident. Even if you have a great trade, the next trade you could wipe out your entire account. Okay, if you're doing live, practice on demo. Practice for as long as you need. Don't just start trading without practicing. So you could do demo trading in Think or Swim. This is Charles Schwab. I got a Charles Schwab account. I could switch over to demo, or I could be live. Okay. Both of these accounts are set up for demo. There's no live trading right now. Okay. Actually, this one is a live account, but there's no money in it. So I don't have any money in this account right now. But that's the deal. Part 2, we'll go over more signals. I mean, part 3. This is part 2. So we'll go over more signals and how to use the system in the next video.